How dependent teenagers in MCI are on technology.
Why doesn't my phone work?
84% of teenagers in North America have a cell phone. Let's see how MCI students compare.
Do you have a cell phone?
I have a cell phone, but who doesn't have a phone?
No, I don't have a cell phone.
Why don't you have a cell phone?
Because I feel it's a distraction. I don't need it.
Yes.
Yeah. Just got one yesterday.
As you can see, 85% of students at MCI have a cell phone.
How addicted do you think you are to technology?
I wake up every morning and I use technology every day. So my phone is the first thing I check. So I get pretty addicted.
So when your phone's out of battery, what do you do?
Run around and scramble to find an iPhone charger.
We discovered that MCI students rely on technology so much that they prefer communicating virtually versus physically.
Do you communicate more virtually or physically with your friends? Why is that? So if you had a phone, would you communicate more virtually?
Virtually.
Why?
I text and use Twitter more often than I usually communicate with people.
I prefer physically
Why is that?
because when you're talking virtually, you don't talk the same way that you do physically.
Communicate more virtually because I feel like that's easier nowadays because getting rides and stuff like this is really hard for our age, but I feel that once we get older in life and we get cars and stuff like that, it'll be more physical communication, but for now it's more on social media and messages and texting.
Virtually.
Why?
Because I go on more Twitter and Facebook and the phone. I use that more than I would in person.
Do MCI students use technology more for leisure than necessity? Let's take a look at MCI's library.
How come you're playing games in the library?
It's my free time and everyone at MCI plays games.
So I think technology is mostly used for leisure also, and people use technology as an excuse to say things online. They have a more a different way of communicating with people, so that way they could say stuff to somebody without actually talking to them to their face. So it's kind of like an advantage for some people too. Like if they're not good with face-to-face talking or they're more shy in person, they can find other ways to talk to other people. And also, me and my friends, we use technology to communicate and stay up to date with what's going on or any plans that we're going to use. So technology is a good way to connect friends and keep yourselves in the loop of what's going on around the world and also in your school.
Let's ask a pro.
Impacted the youth today compared to in your time?
The technology, it's always a big issue. I mean, there's more and more technology available and used by not only teenagers but adults. And it's very different from when I was a teenager in the sense that there was a lot less. But at the same time, it's always been a part of our society. But I think, the last 100 years has seen huge growth. I would say there are technophiles and technophobes. So technophobes are scared of technology. Oh no, it's all bad. And technophiles just jump into technology too quickly. Obviously the truth is somewhere in the middle. It has its place, it has a role. We need to utilize technology, but not just use it all the time for everything. Not necessarily, but I mean, there's so much technology coming out more and more and more. So let's say in class, it's appropriate to have a phone, it's appropriate to use technology to search and do some research, and of course a little bit of fun too, and contacting with your friends. Although I think some probably it goes a little too far, just constantly texting, constantly touching their phone, like hooked in. It's almost like an addiction.
Life without technology at MCI. 600,000 homes and small businesses were affected by the power outage that took place on December 22nd, 2013.
So I guess for me, I didn't have it for a day and a half, and I didn't really care, and then I kept on using my phone and I realized that it was dying and I knew that I couldn't charge it.
So I woke up that morning
and I was really cold, so my mom made me pack all my stuff, like my technology such as laptop, phone, all the chargers, and then we went to my cousin's house and I charged all my stuff there, and then I was happy.
That the blackout shows me that technology is very important to us and we rely on it on a daily basis, and also that I can't live without my phone.
The blackout was really hard because like there was no way to contact people. I was so bored. I didn't know what to do because there's like no TV. My phone and my iPod died, so I really had nothing to do. Now I was really bored.
The blackout impacted me really badly because I couldn't use my phone or my laptop, and our house, the heater was down, so our house was really cold and it was freezing in my room. We had to bundle up the blankets and stuff, and it was really hard, and it really made me realize that technology is important.
MCI students show to have too much dependence on technology. As you can see, most MCI students missed TV, video games, cell phone, internet more than they missed electricity during the power outage.
No.
Why is that?
It's because my phone is like my life.
I can't,
Yeah, you just got it.
I would get pissed.
Why?
Because that's like my life right there, and I depend so much on the phone. And if I spent one day without my phone, I wouldn't be the same at all.
As you can see, 72% of MCI students spend more than 31 hours using technology. This shows that when students don't have technology, they spend more time with their family and friends, reading, sleeping and relaxing, and doing more physical activity.
What percentage of your day do you spend using technology for fun?
I think I spend about 69% of my time on technology.
I spend like 50%.
Suppose you didn't have that technology, what could you have done in that time?
In that time, I probably could have gone to the gym and worked out.
I could be like praying.
Anything else?
Probably go do my homework, do something useful.
I could be like working out.
Spend time with my family.
With the time you spend using technology daily, what could you accomplish using that time?
I don't know, I think I could be outside with friends. I could like go out and chill with them instead of being on my phone texting with them. I could have been finishing my homework or spending time with my family.
So would you say that technology is something bad?
I don't think it's bad. I think it's something you use as resourceful, but I think you should use a limited. I think it's bad.
So would you agree teenagers use technology for the wrong way then, most of the time?
Yes.
How many times do you guys check your cell phone throughout the day?
Every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll check just in case, even if I didn't hear it. Every 5 minutes at least, or I'll have a nervous breakdown and freak out.
Too much screen time and not enough, face-to-face time, not enough exercise, not enough just old-fashioned sort of, time. But technology important, very needed. It's just that, we have to be aware of the effects.
Oh my God! Hang on, I totally got to text Karen. Did you see about this? I almost died.
Have you seen my keys?
No, but can you hang on? I totally have to tweet this. I can't find my husband's keys.
They're right here.
I'm telling you, Julie, I just needed a change. Yeah, I have a totally brand new hair color now. What? You didn't know? Hang on. I'm sending it right now.
Mom, I think I hurt my hand.
I told you had to see it to believe it.
You got mail.
Go tell your father. Oh, I love that recipe. Yeah, I'm downloading another one from Facebook right now.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
Oh,
You got mail.
my son is just so cute when he is sad.